I'll be using a fabric of 2 yards and 21 inches. You can use more than that. You can use up to 3 yards depending on how big you want these pants to be. So I folded it into 4 like this. And this fabric is crepe. So the first thing I'll do is I'll measure 0.5 inches. That 0.5 inches is my joining allowance at this upper part, because I'll be adding band to this trouser. So I'll mark 0.5 inches. After drawing the line, I will mark the wideness of my pants, or the fullness. Now if you remember, I folded into 4. Now I'll mark 18 inches. So mark 18 inches until I get to the length I want this trouser to be. You can decide to make it a short trouser, you can make it 3/4, you can make it very long. For this particular one, I'll be using 40 as the length, and I'll still add 2 inches at the lower part for the hemming allowance. So I'll mark this 18 inches straight down. If you want your pants trouser to be full, very full, you can, and you have more material, maybe like 3 yards, then you can do times 2 of your hip. For example, this is 18 times 4, because I folded it into 4. That will give me 72 inches wideness for this pants. But the hip that I'm using is 42. So if I actually have more material, I want it fuller, then I can do 42 times 2, which is 84. So when I fold into 4, the fold, instead of marking 18 inches, I'll mark 21 inches, if you understand. So that will be fuller than this particular one, but I'm still okay with these 18 inches that I am using. So this is the 18 inches. Even at this point, I will connect all the lines to have my box. Now that I'm done with marking the trouser length and the fullness, the next thing is to mark my crotch depth. Now the crotch depth is my hip divided by 4 plus 2.5 inches. Now remember that I'll be adding a waistband to this particular trouser. So my waistband is 1.5 inches. So I subtracted 1.5 inches from what I have as my crotch depth. That is what I marked here. So on that line, I'll put my crotch extension. I extended it outward like this. Now the crotch extension is my hip divided by 16, and I added 0.5 inches. If you like, you can add maybe 0.75 or even 1 inch, depending on how free you want it to be. I only added 0.5 inches. Then I'll do my curve. Then I'll connect that extension to the pants leg or the trouser leg, and basically that will be all. This particular trouser, I will not be adding pockets, but if you want to add pockets, then you have to open the side. So but because I'm not adding pockets, I will not open the side. I will just cut it the way it is like this, and then I will sew. So I'll just blend that to the leg, then I will cut out my pattern. While cutting, I will still add 0.5 inches seam allowance to it, because I don't want anything to happen to the wideness. I just want it to maintain this wideness. So I'll just cut it and while cutting our 0.5 sewing allowance. After cutting, this is what it looks like. Can you see it? This is what it looks like. So the next thing will be to cut the band and to cut the rope. If you don't know how to cut the band or the rope, then you might watch the first video on how to do a jalu skirt. That will give you an idea of what to do, how to cut the band and the rope. We'll be cutting 2 ropes and 2 band. This is the rope. I cut 2. The rope should be longer than the total wideness of the trouser, and I think I have like 90 inches here, so I cut 2, and the thickness is 2.5 inches. I will sew it and I'll turn it inside out. Then also I'll cut the band. The band will be equal to the band of this of the trouser, and I will have 2 bands as well, and I cut 4 inches for this band. So the next thing will be to sew. I already have a video on how to sew the skirt. That was where I explained how to make the band and the rope for this jalu style. So if you have not watched that video, do well to watch it so that you can understand how to do the waist band and the rope. So the next thing will be to notch the center of or the side of this trouser. Since I did not open the sides, like I said, if you want to put pocket, then you might have to open this side, but I'm not opening it because I don't intend to put pockets in this trouser. So once I'm done notching, I'll take it to my machine and I'll sew the crotch. After sewing the crotch, I will join the waist band. I will top stitch the waistband. I will hem it and I will put in the rope, and that is all. It's so easy and so simple. And one thing about this trouser, it's all sizes. Any size can wear it. Any size can wear it. All right, just keep watching